Well, it's been a minute since I've vlogged. Forget how to do this. Well, here we are. Ellis Island. One of the hidden gems in Las Vegas. And we're here for two reasons. The Doyle Brunson celebration and to play and win the main event. First one we already did, that was easy. The second one could take 11 days. And we're about to start day one just in a couple hours. I'll tell you what, it felt kind of weird handing over $10,000 cash to play in a single tournament, but I got some people invested in me. And I'm in for about 55%. I got some buddies in for 45%. Let's not let them down. It's a poker tournament though. Sample size is so small, it's one tournament, but there's a lot of hands. We can just make good decisions and try our best, really. And may some of the flops be with us. Yeah, yesterday we got in town super early, so went over to Mandalay Bay, lost about 4 buy-ins playing 1-2. It's not a good way to start. But I'd like to just jump in this tournament, and we get a few days off if we make day 2, so I think that's pretty cool. Let me tell you about just a couple hands from that Westgate 1-2 no limit session. Boy, just couldn't get anything going from the beginning. It's in for like a couple bullets. Finally got something going and looked down at pocket 8s from the cutoff. Like, I make it 20, about 3 callers. Flop comes 6, 8, 10. I have pocket 8s. They check to me. I bet 20. 2 clubs out there. Small blind check raises to 65. I mean, does he really have 7-9? I don't think he's I think he's a little bit of a tighter player, so I don't think he would, but I just call. Turn comes a blank, like a 2 of hearts. I'm kind of in the mode of, if he's raising with the flush draw, I'm going to let him just keep barreling off. So he bets 85. And I just make the call. River, like 3 of hearts. He tank, goes all in. I pretty much snap call. He's got a set of 10s. Top set over set. Club doesn't come in. I'm like, if he's got 7-9, he's getting my stack. That was a, boy, we were about similar in chips. It was about an all in on the river. It was about 300, so that would have got me back where I wanted to be. And then later in the night, just kind of put the icing on the cake. I got pocket aces, early position makes it 20, gets 1 caller. I'm middle position, I make it 65. They both call, almost 300 to 200 in the middle. Flop comes 6-9 deuce, and the first guy just jams for 144. The next guy folds, I snap call. He's got 10-8 of clubs. Binks a 7 on the river for a gut shot. Now I'm down to about 200. I have ace 10, I raise. Flop comes 7, 8, 10. I bet. Turns an ace. Same guy calls me that had the hit the gut shot. Turns an ace, I had 2 pair. I bet 50, he raises to 100. I only have another 75, I put it all in. I mean, a min raise on the turn. You're never good, right? And he flopped the nuts, 9 jack, so. Well, Rhett and I played a little craps, went home. But yeah, so you need to kind of get a fresh start, went for a run. Just trying to focus now. It's gonna be a long day. 5 2-hour levels. 20-minute break after each level, I think, or after each level, and then there's a dinner break after level 3, like 75 minutes or something. So slow, slow blinds. Just gotta kind of play tight and look for good spots and not make any huge blunders. Thanks to Rhett for the room too. So I'll be here for 2 days because I switched my schedule. I was going to play 1D, be here for 2 days, then I'm going to the Horseshoe. He's got me a room over there, so that's cool. About 2 hours till showtime. Sean Kemp, best dunker of all time. Look at that graph on dunks. Full blast. Peyton and Kemp. It's kind of thinning out up there, man. Nice little room here. About a half hour till kickoff time. All right. Doors are about to open. About 20 minutes away. Completed, 4 more to go today. Let's see if we can make it. Had a pretty tough table. I mean, it's kind of like I'll raise and the dude next to me 3-bet me like every time. I got a decent hand, ace jack, king queen, calling, trying to see the flop, and whiffing, getting kind of frustrated. One pretty good hand with a pair of 2s. Guy makes it 600, I call. Guy 3-bets to 2,500. First guy calls, I call to see a flop, 9-2 jack. So checks to the raiser, he makes it 5,000. I just call like a 5 on the turn, or no, ace on the turn. Now I'm a little bit worried. I mean, he's got aces, set over set. I check, he checks quickly. River's an 8. Flush doesn't come in. Nothing really, I mean, there's a straight possibility. I bet 5,000, he tanks and calls. Puts me up to 86,000 at the break, so that was big. I made a bluff with king high. I mean, just kind of frustrated, and got through, luckily. There's a jack on the flop and the jack pair, and I tried to rep the jack, and well, we'll get back at it. Wow. These guys are pretty good. I guess anybody putting up this kind of money is going to be good. I mean, we're 3-betting all over the place. Well, I was up up to like 68K, high point maybe 80K, down to 56K at dinner break. 2 more levels, 4 more hours left to play. Then on the day 2, so slightly under the starting stack, you know, still plenty of poker to be played. Can't get discouraged. Walking back to Ellis Island real fast. Gonna grab some pizza or something, salad maybe. Most interesting hand, I have ace-5 of clubs. I believe on the small blind. Guy raises it up, I call. Jack-8 flop. He checks, I check. 3 of clubs on the turn. I bet 2,000. He calls. 2 of clubs on the river. No, he was in position, so now he bets 4,000. I got the nut flush with a paired board. I gotta get some value. Maybe he's got 3 jacks. I make it 12,000. He shoves. It's gonna cost me, yeah, it's gonna cost me 22,000 more. I don't think too long and just lay it down, but I mean, what hands does he have from like early position raising? I mean, quad jacks or the 8s? Couldn't really put him on a hand, but I mean, what does he really have? I mean, would he shove a, you know, king high flush? Doubt it. So that took me down. Gotta just keep battling. All right, boom, we found a bag. Coming back Friday with 72,000. Not bad. It was up to near 90, 100,000, and this hand came up. I had ace jack middle position, made it 1,500, got 3 bet. Kind of unknown guy, not too familiar, to 4,000. Probably should just fold it there, really. I call, flop comes ace, king, queen. Need a 10 for a straight. Smashes his range. I check, he bets small, I call. King on the turn, we both check. Queen on the river, so ace, king, king, queen, queen. He bets like 6,500, and I'm not beating much. I mean, only really bluffs, like pocket 10s, pocket jacks or something. I call. He's got quad kings. That was kind of dumb. Next, like immediately after that hand, I have king jack off. Raise it up. Flop comes 2 spades, all low cards. King on the turn. I bet he raises. Yeah, 3 spades come in there, and I don't know. He bet in the river. I folded. But yeah, pretty tough table. I felt like, but I mean, maybe they're all tough. We didn't really have any like just terrible players, you know. Everybody knew pretty much what they're doing. So I did find out afterwards by asking that hand that I had, the nut flush. He told me he did have pocket jacks, quad jacks, so good lay down there. Just back to my room, gonna hang out, probably crash. So we'll see you Friday, day 2. Check out this suite. The tub, horseshoe, a horseshoe suite. The shower with 2 doors. Unreal. Unreal, no excuses. Right here at the horseshoe. Just walk right downstairs. Start day 2 Friday with 72,000 chips. Day 2 is going to be huge. I mean, day 2 is basically sets you up to go the distance, and you know, there's going to be a lot of people bust. Then everybody comes back together on day 3 on Sunday. So just play it one day at a time, one level at a time, one hand at a time. Just make the best decisions and see what happens. But we're at the horseshoe right now at this awesome suite provided by this guy right here with his comps. Hooked me up with this suite. He's in for 5% of me in this stake. So yeah, and check out this view real fast. What movie's that?
Independence Day.
Oh yeah. Wonder why they're playing it today.